So good day, my name is Rana, and for today, I will be discussing about the basic concept in assessment of learning. So what is basic concept in assessment of learning? So this is an instrument designed to measure any characteristics, quality, ability, knowledge, or skills. It comprises of items in the area it is designed to. So what is the importance of basic concept in assessment of learning? Assessment is a key component of learning because it helps students learn. When students are able to see how they are doing in a class, they are able to determine whether or not they understand course material. Assessment can also help motivate students. The introduction. There is a shift of educational focus from the content to the learning outcomes, which is referred to as outcomes-based education or OBE. This means that education is not just learning the content such as principles, theories, laws, and other information, but much more on the application of those in the real setting. Under OBE, teachers can use any objective grading system they choose, including letter grades. For example, rather than just getting a passing grade for mathematics, a student might be assessed as level 4 for number sense, level 5 for algebraic concepts, level 3 for measurement, skills, or etc. So there are three characteristics of OBE. First is it is a student-centered, that is, it places student at the center by focusing on the student learning outcomes or SLO. Second, it is faculty-driven. It is faculty's responsibility to teach, assist SLO, and motivate the students' participation. The third one is it is meaningful. OBE provides data to guide the teacher in making valid and continuing improvement in instruction and assessment activities. There are two types of educational outcomes. So first is immediate outcomes. So what is immediate outcomes? Immediate outcomes are competences or skills acquired upon completion of a subject, a grade level, a segment of the program, or the program itself. So the example of this first is ability to communicate in writing and speaking. Second, mathematical problem skills. The third, ability to produce artistic or literary works. Fourth, ability to do research work. Fifth is passing a required licensure examination. So the second one is deferred outcomes. So what is deferred outcomes? It refers to the ability to apply cognitive, psychomotor, and affective skills or competences in various situations many years after completion of a subject, grade level, or degree program. For example, success in the professional practice or occupation. Second, promotion in a job. Third is success in career planning, health, and wellness. So let's proceed to evaluation. Evaluation is a process of attaching quality or value on the results of measurement. The quality or value is judged against the present standard. When we evaluate, we expect our process to give information regarding the worth, appropriateness, goodness, validity, or legality of something for which a reliable measurement has been done. The end result of evaluation is to adapt, reject, or revise what has been evaluated. Evaluation are often divided into two broad categories. First is formative evaluation. So what is formative evaluation? In classroom teaching, formative evaluation is conducted during the learning process to find out if the students get the lesson or not. The result will be the basis of the teacher whether to proceed to the next lesson or reteach the lesson in another way. Second, summative evaluation. So what is summative evaluation? In the classroom setting, summative evaluation is conducted at the end of the quarter or unit to find out how far a student has learned in the quarter or unit. Summative evaluation is designed to determine the effectiveness of the program or activity based on the above. Let's proceed to assessment. So what is assessment? Assessment is the gathering of evidences of students' performance over a period of time to determine learning and mastery skills. Such as evidences of learning can take in the form of dialogue records, journals, written works, portfolios, tests, and other learning materials. Kano stresses that assessment is being used at hand for educational improvement, increased school effectiveness, and curriculum reforms. This makes assessment broader than measurement and evaluation. So let's proceed the outcomes of student learning. The new educational perspective requires teachers to visualize the ideal graduates or course passers of the program. For example, graduate of BE Ed program is one who has full understanding of child development and possess competency to apply such understanding in planning the methods and activities in the class so that pupils will show the desired learning outcomes. Student learning outcomes. So what is student learning outcomes or SLO? Are skills, competences, and values that the students are expected to demonstrate at the end of every course, subject, example. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to perform the basic 5 steps of dance. The 3 types of learning. They are the important sources of student learning outcomes. So Benjamin Bloom and a committee of Koliagis in 1956 identified the 3 domains of educational activities. So the 3 domains are cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. So what is cognitive? Cognitive referring to mental skills. The categories of cognitive are remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. So second is the affective. So what is affective? Affective is referring to growth in feeling or emotion. The category of affective are receiving, responding, valuing, organizing, internalizing. So the third one is psychomotor. So psychomotor is referring to manual or physical skills. The categories of psychomotors are observing, imitating, practicing, and adapting. The categories or levels in the 3 domains are used in the teaching learning process to determine what level of learning the teacher wants her or his pupils learn. Examples: in the cognitive domain, teacher may want her or his pupils learn until the analyzing level. In the psychomotor domain, a teacher wants her or his students reach the highest level, the adapting level. In assessment, on the other hand, the levels in these 3 domains are used to determine what level the teacher wants to assist her or his students. Will the teacher be contented of asking questions in remembering level only? He wants to assist her or his students up to creating level. So that's all for today, and thank you for watching and listening to my discussion.